That's not cool, Dior, and honestly, that makes me mad. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I hope you guys had a really lovely holiday season. This sweater's so much more itchy than anticipated. Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and help run your business. Alright you guys, so we have come to the end of an era here on the YouTube channel. We have finally completed the 25 advent calendars of Christmas that we set out here to unbox together like sometime in November. And well, but the thing happens to be that, I've warned you guys of this. I've told you guys this many times, but I'm going to reiterate it right now. I have a problem, an issue where I have purchased many more advent calendars than necessary for the 25 advent calendars of Christmas countdown. So the only thing that I think that we can do is just have like a couple bonus calendars and videos. Could I just not do the calendar? Sure, yes I could, that's an option, but not the option that I'm gonna take. So today we're gonna be doing a bonus calendar, which is the DIOR calendar. I can't believe this one was a bonus. This was one of the most expensive calendars that I purchased for this channel. Of course I can't remember how much it is now. Everything just pales in comparison to the Chanel calendar, so I don't know. But for some reason we didn't get around to doing this calendar, so we're gonna do it today. I've also kept it inside of this little plastic baggie because it was very white and I was afraid to have anything expensive and white near me. Ooh, very fancy, very fancy. Comes in a nice little box here. Let's go ahead and check together here to see how much this calendar cost. I'm assuming it's at least $300 because for some reason all of like the fancy ones have been, unless it's Chanel. I forgot how to spell Advent. I need to hire like a manager just to be like, no, don't buy that. Put that down. Remember when I said I thought this would be like $300? Well, just go ahead and tack on like $250 more, almost double it, and you got the price. So this is a $550 advent calendar. I'm joking. What's fascinating is it actually has kind of decent reviews. So it has a 3.96 star rating out of 5. That's not promising. This person says, I don't think there is a single full-size item in here, so good, great. So this unboxing and review will be coming from a very like regular consumer viewpoint. I'm definitely not like a high-end collector, high-end purchaser, anything like that. I'm sure a lot of those people who have YouTube channels based on high-end things have done a review on this. And if that's kind of the thing that you're looking for, this will not be that video. Go ahead and caffeinate up here. Bother, that's hot. Okay, so the very first thing I'm seeing, there's like a little dangly envelope on here. That's exciting. Oh, how pretty. So inside we have 2 little booklets here. This one has like a cute little Dior thing on it. All right, so it's just telling us a little bit about the advent calendar in this book here. Apparently there are 24 windows. I have seen a little bit of the inside of this calendar and it looks exquisite. Honestly, it looks really pretty. So I'm excited to see it in person. So let's go ahead and get on into it. All right, let's open it up here. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is actually really pretty. Oh, that's unfortunate though. Okay, the inside of this is really pretty. I love the designs. I love the blue and the gold. I think it's really gorgeous. My only complaint is that the doors are just like little flaps and they aren't like drawers or something that you can reuse really. I was really hoping this was gonna be something that you could reuse, you know, for storage or something, you know, give some jewelry in it or, you know, like some hair barrettes or something like that. I can't believe I made that in there. Send me to the NBA. Let's go ahead and get started with day number 1 right here and we'll open up the window together. Ooh, okay, so we're starting off here with a tiny little perfume. Of course, you know, nowhere near as tiny as the ones we got in the Chanel advent calendar, but I'll promise not to bring up Chanel too often. It was just one of the worst things I've ever seen, so it's really hard to like not passive aggressively compare it to every single calendar that we do from here on out. But the first item here is a tiny little bottle of Miss Dior. You guys know how I like my tiny perfume, so this is pretty cute. I don't think I've ever smelled this scent before. Get out of there. Yeah, okay, so the first thing I'm getting is like a floral scent, very florally. There's a bit of like warmth to it though, so that's, there it is. That's what it is. Okay, so this is Miss Dior Rose and Roses. There's something in there. I was like, I'm picking up on something that I'm really not jiving with very well. It doesn't smell horrible actually. Like the rose is kind of blended in with that kind of warm scent, so it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not my favorite thing ever either. This is also an eau de toilette, so it is not a parfum. Oh, it's a twist top. No wonder I couldn't yank it off. Oh, that's exciting to see. Day number 24 right here. It's kind of like a bigger door, so that's very exciting. Okay, door number 2 is down here. These are gonna be incredibly hard to find. No, they didn't. This can't be what I think it is. What? Okay, so the next thing in here is something that I never anticipated seeing inside an advent calendar because like how and why? The next thing we have in here is a foundation. Just as like a reminder, advent calendars typically come with absolutely 0 custom customization, so there is no way to actually pick and choose like skin tones. So this, like, well, one, it won't work for me. This is not my shade at all, and also it probably isn't many people's shade. They just picked like a random beige and stuck it in here. This is in the shade 2N. This is the Forever Skin Glow 24-Hour Radiant Perfection Foundation, and that actually sounds nice. Like, that sounds like a foundation that I would like to try, because I am looking for a more like glowy radiant foundation, but I would never assume that it would be inside of an advent calendar, because that doesn't make any sense. I mean, if I slapped on some fake tan, this could maybe be my shade, but it definitely isn't right now, and I just can't believe they put this in there and they're like, it'll work for some people. The rest of them just... So basically, unless you are this exact shade, day number 2 in this $550 calendar, like, you can't use whatsoever. It's not like a preference thing, like, oh, I don't really like rose that much. It's like a no, unless this is your shade, you can't get any value from this. Some of that nice Harrods tissue paper to get it off. Okay, day number 3 is up next over here. Oh, okay, I actually have heard of this. I do think this is a men's cologne, if I'm not mistaken. This is the Sauvage? Not 100% sure. I think this is like the Johnny Depp cologne. I remember colognes from the celebrities they get to like sell them, like the Matthew McConaughey one. Okay, this does smell pretty nice. It smells very cooling almost, like there's kind of like a cool scent to it, like if ice had a smell. A very strange sound. It's red. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear that or not, but I was like, what's that strange kind of like moaning sound? There's a sleepy boy behind me. Moving on to day number 4. Let's see what it has in store for us. It's a very, very thin door. Oh, okay, I actually do know what this is, and I have tried it before, but like in one of those little like cardstock sample things. This is the DIOR Addict Lip Maximizer. Just a very tiny little bottle of it. It is pretty cute though, looks very small. I can't, however, remember if this is a lip plumper or not. I have to go ahead and slap it on and see. I think there's definitely a potential tingle, a little bit of a potential tingle, so I'm guessing this is a lip plumper. Alright, day number 5 is down here in this bottom section. It's a strange shaped little opening. Can't get my fingers in there. Right back out the J-hook. Okay, so this bottle is very familiar to me just based on the commercials, the perfume commercials. So this, I do believe, is the J'adore Dior perfume. Watch that not be right. Oh, it is! Okay, so this is J'adore. It has the weirdest little like stopper thing to it, but it is kind of cute. I really don't know what this smells like. I don't know what that is. It smells like Fancy Ladies. It smells like a little bit like floral, maybe a little bit of like a hint of warmth in there. It smells pretty good. Yeah, it smells pretty good. This seems like a very sophisticated kind of like high class perfume. I do think the little bottle is absolutely adorable. I will be holding on to all these little tiny bottles. Will I actually use the perfume? I don't know. This one there's a better chance of me using than like the first Miss Dior one we got. But I am hoping, since this is a $550 calendar, that maybe we'll see like a full size one. Maybe. That would be good. Day number 6 is down here. This door seems just like a little bit on the larger side. For day number 6, they have given us a little thing here of the Capture Total a Cell Energy Super Potent Serum. So apparently this is supposed to be very potent. It tells you very little on the back, but it does say that it is cutting edge, long lasting energy. Again, can you drink this? And it's supposed to be a total age defying intense serum. So yeah, this could be pretty nice. This could be pretty nice. I'm sure the full size of this is very expensive. It is for your face and neck though. That's good. I like that they're including both pieces of skin like real close to each other, because recently we've been seeing like a lot of just neck creams. We even have one throat cream. Sometimes I feel like they're getting just a little too specific with skincare, perhaps, and to make more money. I don't know what kind of gibberish that was, but I feel like I got my point across. Alrighty, 7 is up next here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so the next thing we have in here is a little nail polish. This is the Dior Rouge 999 little red nail polish. My nails are already red today, and having a confession to make. This nail polish is the nail polish that I got in the Chanel advent calendar, because I had people telling me that Chanel nail polish is actually like pretty okay. So I did it, I used it, and yeah, it's fine. You know, it made my fingertips red, and that's really what I was like wanting it to do. So it did that. This is also red nail polish. I'm sure it's also fine. I do like the wand of this more than I do this Chanel one. The Chanel one was really skinny and thin. It was a little hard to apply with, and also there's one like little like hair just like poking out of the side, which kept like getting nail polish all over my fingers, which I can do that enough already on my own. So yeah, this is a very pretty color. I do like red nails. However, I do feel like like for $550 it could have potentially been full size, but that's just me. That's just me. All right, day number 8 is next. Oh, this one's kind of ripped. Not sure why, but that door is kind of ripped open. This one comes in a little tube. Very interesting. This is Amber Nut. Ambre Nuit. All right, so we have another little perfume in here. This bottle and the Swavage look very similar. They have the same kind of like little cap to it and stuff. This one's just a bit smaller. Oh, okay, so this one I do believe is another cologne. This does smell very masculine. I think I might actually like this one more than the Sauvage. There's a little bit more of like a woodiness to it and a spiciness. I actually like that quite a bit. And if you're into like kind of masculine scents, you know, anybody can wear any fragrance they want to. It just smell good stuff on your body. All right, day 29 is 29. Day 9 is over here. They got me counting in Chanel numbers. Am I feeling a squeezy tube and a $550 advent calendar? Jeez Louise. So the next item we have in here is a tiny little squeezy tube of DIOR Prestige. And I don't know what that is. On the front it says La Mousse Claire. Gentle cleansing foam for face. Rinse with water. This is a face cleaner in like the smallest amount that you could possibly give somebody. So we have 3.5 ounces of face cleaner. Hi, sorry to interrupt. I actually meant 0.35 ounces of cleaner or $6.31 worth of product. Okay, thank you, bye. AKA one wash. Yes. Okay, sure. Face cleaner. Check. Got it. Face cleaner. Moving on here to day number 10. Still desperately searching for something that isn't tiny. Oh, what's that? What is that? Okay, at first I thought I was feeling like a lipstick tube, but that is not what this is. The next thing we have in here is another, looks like cologne. This is DIOR Homie. Homie. Homie is the only way that I can read this, but like in my heart, I know that I'm wrong, but homie is the only thing that's gonna come out of me. Chilling with the homies. This one has like a little stick in it. That's kind of fun. This is oh, okay, this definitely is a very masculine cologne. It smells good. It does smell good. It smells very, you know, man. I like how it smells. It's a more intense scent than the last 2 colognes that we've had in here. It's strong. I don't need to rub this one on paper. I do think it's interesting that we have like colognes and perfumes mixed in here, especially so many colognes with the perfumes. I don't know, like I personally would never wear this scent. This is just not my kind of thing. I wouldn't wear any of the other like more cologne smelling colognes in here. But I feel like maybe they should have offered like 2 calendars, maybe one more masculine, one more feminine scented. Because right now as it stands, like I definitely will not be getting used out of 3 of these doors, and 3 doors in a $550 advent calendar is a lot of money. 550 divided by 24. Yeah, each of these doors is $22.91. We'll call it 23. So right now, because I'm not going to be wearing any of those 3 colognes or that foundation that doesn't match me at all, I have lost out on like $92 worth of doors. And that's just like the base price. I guess there's supposed to be some type of higher value associated with this, so I've lost out on well over $100 worth of stuff. Day number 11 is up next. It feels like a little bit of a bigger tube. A little bit of a bigger squeezy tube. Just a little bit of a bigger one. Aw. So the next thing we have in here is from Miss DIOR. This is a nourishing, you guessed it folks, rose hand cream. I should have assumed it was going to be rose based on the perfume being rose scented. But yeah. It's honestly not the most offensive rose smelling thing that I've ever sniffed, but it's still not my favorite, and it's still not a very big hand cream. I feel this could have been full size, right? I feel like this is something that's a little bit on the cheaper side versus like a full size cologne or perfume. So hand cream I feel like definitely could have been full size. Am I crazy to think that? But I honestly feel like DIOR could have like handled it financially to put a full size one of these in there. Okay, day number 12 is up next. I'm interested, I can't get in. Let me in. I'm interested in seeing what this one is because the door is a little bit different shaped. It's a little squattier than the longer doors we've been in. Oh, it feels like a cream. Okay, so the next thing we have in here is another Capture Total Cell Energy thingy-merbob. I'm going to assume that these are 2 different products and not just the same thing in different containers, because that wouldn't make sense. How is this one different? Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe they just, yeah. Firming and wrinkle correcting cream. Okay, maybe it is a little different. The other one was anti-aging. This one is for firming and wrinkle correction. Those 2 things probably don't have anything to do with each other, I would say. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what the difference is in these 2 products. I don't know why one is anti-aging, but it doesn't firm and wrinkle correct. I feel like those things are not mutually exclusive. I feel like they should be together. Oh, and good. I love that there is just an air pocket in this that basically takes up the entire little container. Mine, perhaps, as they were filling it up, might have had like a little like of air or something, you know, like it kind of popped and it didn't fully fill up the bottle. Alright you guys, we are halfway through this advent calendar, and before we move on into the second half, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Squarespace. I've been using Squarespace for a while now, and I personally love how user-friendly it is. You do not have to be a tech genius. Trust me, you do not have to be a tech genius to create your own unique, personalized, eye-catching website to showcase whatever it is you're passionate about. I use Squarespace for my business, but you absolutely do not have to own or operate a business in order to have a Squarespace site. For instance, I'm also using Squarespace to create my wedding website, and it's been really fun. It is so super easy to get started. All you have to do is select one of the mini starter layouts, and from there you could have fun personalizing it by adding and removing pages, placing pictures into galleries, adding text and links, and even connecting your socials to further personalize your site. And then once you're done creating your beautiful, unique website, you can rest assured that it's going to look great across all devices because each layout has a built-in mobile site. Squarespace truly has all the tools you need to create a beautiful, eye-catching website to showcase anything that you're passionate about. So check out squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AlexandriaRyan for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And just thank you so very much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Alright you guys, let's hop back into this calendar with the day number 13, which is in just the tiniest little door up here. Oh, never mind, it's really long. That's exciting. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Okay, so we have a makeup item in here. That's always exciting. That's always fun. It is a tiny little sample of mascara. The DIOR Show Iconic Overcurl Mascara to be exact. It has a fairly standard looking kind of like bent banana wand. You know, nothing like too crazy looking. You get a whole whopping 0.13 fluid ounces of product in here, and yeah, it is mascara. It is black mascara from DIOR. Day number 14 is down here at the bottom. Let's go ahead and pull these flaps back and see what we got. Get out of there. Okay, so the next thing we have in here is the door. This is a door calendar. You know, typically when you open up the doors in the other advent calendar and there's products behind them, this time it's just doors. Like Monsters Inc. Okay, so the next thing we have in here is the door. DIOR! There's an I in there! DIOR Prestige Le Creme Texture Essentiel. And yeah, that's about all the information I have about it. I do also know that there's only 0.17 fluid ounces in here as well. You know, just the smallest little plop of cream you could possibly put inside a pot. Stuff like this is honestly kind of infuriating to me just because, like, you're never ever gonna see any type of result from a cream this small. You're just not. So this DIOR Prestige cream could be crazy expensive. This 0.17 fluid ounces could be like, I could be holding like a $500 cream right now. This much. This could be like worth millions in full size. But the problem with that is that I'm never gonna see any type of result from this amount of cream because you have to use skincare for a while for it to make any difference. And you can't use this for a while. There's not enough. So I mean, sure, this is probably a very expensive product in its full size, you know, capacity. But here, even if this sample is worth a lot of money, like there's no value to it really because you're not gonna see any difference in your skin. Whereas like a sample of cologne like this, where you can see if you like it, this is enough cologne to be able to wear for a while, see how well it works with your skin, see if, you know, other people like it on you, that kind of thing. Like, you can get results from this. You're not gonna get results from that. Okay, day number 15 is up next. Oh, and we actually have a lipstick. I'm not even sure if you guys could hear what I said. That's the highest pitch I think of my voice has ever been. But I did get kind of excited over an actual lipstick in here. It's $1,000. It's red. I put money down right now. $1,000 of my own money. This is red. If this isn't red, I'm gonna give my $1,000 to Rin. He can take it and go buy him some more treats and squeaky toys and sweaters. He really likes his sweaters. Alright you guys, moment of truth here. Will we have another color in a luxury advent calendar than red? Let's go ahead and see. Oh my gosh, the anticipation is mounting. Oh, it's like a little shark fin, like Jaws. What? And apparently just like all luxury advent calendars, just think that you're only going to be wearing red. That's it. If you're rich and fancy and you buy DIOR advent calendars for any other reason than just specifically to review them on YouTube, if you buy them from just like your own personal like pleasure or a gift for heaven's sakes, then yeah, you're probably just walking around wearing red lipstick and smelling like j'adore. Day number 16 is up next. I'm feeling a little tiny bottle again. Did we already get this or am I going insane? Oh, okay, so this one I guess is somehow different. Like I said, I don't know much about DIOR, so the next thing in here is, again, it's the Miss DIOR, but this time it doesn't say rose on it, which makes me happy. This time it is actually an eau de parfum instead of a eau de toilette. I'm just now realizing it sounds like I said old toilet. I'm sorry. Oh, I think I like this one so much better. Thank goodness. I can't really tell just yet, but I feel like I'm gonna like this one better. Man, I wish I had a better sniffer. I also wish I like kind of knew what I was talking about when it comes to perfumes. I just say words that sound like they could be right. Sometimes I feel a little bit like April from Parks and Rec when she goes to that sommelier thing and she's like, smells like dirt. You know, it's a little bit like that, but I'm giving you guys my best go here at telling you all what this smells like. You probably know better than I do what this smells like. I don't know. I think this one smells a lot nicer though. It's not nearly as floral. I feel like there's a little bit of like vanilla in there. I don't really know, but it smells a lot better to me and I like this one a lot more. Day number 17 is up next over here. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Are you kidding me, Dior? Why would you do this? Okay, so not only did they include 2 different foundations in this advent calendar, they're both in the shade 2in, but I swear to you, this one looks so much lighter than the other 2in shade. Where'd that go? I don't know how much this is gonna show up on camera, but these are definitely 2 different shades of foundation here. This 2in is like much deeper, and it has much more of like an orangey undertone to it, whereas this one looks a little bit lighter and more neutral. The only difference in these is this one is the glow, and this one I guess is the regular Forever foundation, but like this is kind of not good, Dior. This is really alienating a lot of people who want to buy this advent calendar. Again, we are looking at like $23 a door is how much we're spending for this advent calendar. So if you are somebody that doesn't have this exact skin tone, then you're already paying almost $50 for 2 doors that you're not going to be able to use at all. This honestly makes me a little bit angry. Like this isn't, you know, okay, it's a preference thing that you can't use it because you don't like rose, or it's just like a small amount of cream so you're not going to get much use out of it. No, this is like alienating people who do not have this exact skin color. I definitely can't use this one. This one I will not be able to use. This one looks maybe a little bit better. Okay, so this one I might be able to pull off. It's right there. It actually does kind of blend into my skin tone, but my skin tone is not everybody else's skin tone. There are millions of other people that would like to purchase this calendar, I'm sure, that you're just like not even thinking about for a second. There's so many people that can't use this shade. That actually makes me really upset, and this is the first calendar that we have seen that has put in any type of like base foundation type product. We haven't seen any other foundations, concealers, anything like that in advent calendars because they know and we know that you can't customize them. And this just says like, hey, this calendar is only for like a particular set of people. And that's not cool, Dior. And honestly, that makes me mad. Dang, was that 22? I don't even know what number I'm on anymore. This is confusing to me. I'm sorry, I can't see the numbers and I get lost and confused and now I'm upset and I think I took that out of day 22 for some unknown reason. I don't know, I'm so sorry. Listen, you guys, I get confuddled sometimes. I didn't actually open up the wrong door. I just somehow thought I did and then got very confused. What did I miss? Like everything? Sure, everything. All right, so day number 18 is up here. You know, that's pretty close to 22, I guess. Okay, so day number whatever it is that we're on, we have a Capture Total Cell Energy Super Potent Eye Serum. So this one is actually a little bit different because it is an eye serum. The other 2 I still can't tell the difference between, but this one is, you know, for your eyeballs. You know what's interesting? Like I don't really try a bunch of random skincare stuff. I get so many skincare things in like subscription boxes and advent calendars, and I'm kind of afraid to try out like stuff like in this portion of my face, but I'll put just about anything around my eyes. Arguably one of the most important parts of your face. I'll try out anything. Okay, next up here we have a Dior Prestige La Micro Lotion Day Rose. I have no idea what a micro lotion is, but this like liquid in here has little, specks of stuff in it, or like separated little oils or something. I'm not sure. That kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of hurt. All right, we're moving on here to day number 20. The store seems a little bit on the bigger side. Oh, we have another little tubey here. This is Briss Dior. Can't say I have ever heard of that one. I'm going to assume it is another perfume or cologne. Oh, I've smelled something very similar to that before, but there's no way on heaven or earth that I could remember or recall what it is. I'm sorry, I'm just so overly informative. I think it also is a cologne, definitely a little bit on the masculine side. It gives me kind of like ocean feels, you know? Alrighty, we are now on 21. Ooh, this is kind of an interesting top to this. Oh, this looks kind of fancy. This looks pretty fun. I really want to stick my finger in it. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but whatever this is looks a little bit just like itty bitty tiny Orbeez. Just like the smallest little itty bitty Orbeez, and I want to like just stick a finger in there because I feel like it would feel nice. This is Dior Prestige La Micro Houle Day Rose. Do they come out in the fun little Orbeez or do they get smushed on their way out? Oh, why do they get smushed on the way out? All right, 22, we already got that checked off. Let's move on to day number I'm losing it. What is happening? I'm so confused. I thought that this little thing I opened from day 22, but day 22 hasn't been opened yet, and I'm so confused. I think the advent calendars might be getting to me, guys. I think I might be finally losing it. Where did you come from? What door were you in? Let's just move on here. This is actually day 22 with another lipstick. That's good. I was about to freak out. I was like, yo, it's just straight up empty. But then I found it. It's in there. There it is. Okay, come back in here, little guy. It's missing a good portion of the top of the lipstick because it's still stuck in there. This shade isn't red though, so that's a plus. I actually like that shade. Yeah, it's kind of like a peachy pink, maybe a little bit on the too peachy side for me, but still a pretty nice shade. It's not red, so I'm happy. Let's go ahead and move on into day number 23. We only have 2 days left in this calendar, 23 and 24, so hopefully we're getting some good items here at the end. Am I living in the Twilight Zone? What is happening? Do they have a different sense of this? There is something down here that says Invincible. Oh, they are actually slightly different colors as well, so I'm guessing this one is supposed to smell different. All right, this is what we gotta do. We gotta like double fist the DIORs and sniff them back and forth and see if there's any difference. Okay. I'm gonna give myself such a headache. They are slightly different. I think I like this one just a little bit more, the Invincible one. They look like little weird bug eyes. All right, you guys, we have made it to the final door. It has been an interesting ride. I'm sorry I can't count or have like normal cognitive function. But we have made it to day number 24. This is the largest door on the calendar, so I'm hoping beyond all reason probably that we get something full size in here because this has been a very expensive calendar with very small items in it. So let's go ahead and get on into day 24 here. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I love candles. I think candles are great. I think they're lovely decor pieces. I love how they look when they're lit. The little flicker of the flame. But I can get candles for $6.99 to $9.99 all day long at the Home Goods. I really don't need a luxury DIOR, Christian DIOR candle. Especially in a beauty advent calendar, I just don't need it. I'm sure this is an exorbitantly priced candle, but I would have much preferred to have seen a full-size perfume in the last day of this calendar. They kind of teased us with all sorts of little itty-bitty like perfumes and colognes throughout this whole calendar, but where they really could have like given us some value would have been a full-size perfume. But we got a candle instead. It literally says bougie on it. That says bougie. This is a bougie candle from Christian DIOR. I'll never light it. The packaging is truly gorgeous. This is a gorgeous looking candle, but it's a candle for a beauty advent calendar. The final day of a $550 beauty calendar. It's a beautiful candle. This is a beautiful candle. It truly is. This is a gorgeous candle. It's very small. It's a fairly small candle, but it really is very, very pretty. It does say Christian DIOR on the front. It smells pretty good. It's kind of in that range of like more of like a sandalwoody, patchouli-ish type scent, but it's just a candle. And even if it is like stupid expensive, there's no way this can make up for the value we're missing inside of this calendar. Because I personally think we're missing a lot of value. $550? Are you kidding me? For not a single full-size item and then one candle? How much is this worth? Christian DIOR candle, ridiculous. So their candles, their 8-ounce candles are $90 a piece, which is insanity. That is absolute insanity for something you're gonna burn and it's gonna go away. This one is a 3-ounce candle, so some math involved there. It's like 40 bucks or so. I don't know, like $40-ish for this candle. I don't know if it costs more because it has like this design and stuff on it and it's from this calendar, but that is silly. It's silly. It is very silly. Yup. Alright, you guys, so that was everything in the DIOR advent calendar, and honestly I was kind of looking forward to this one a little bit because the star ratings on the DIOR website were kind of good, but I'm not seeing why. $550 for not a single full-size item? I'm absolutely offended that they included 2 foundations inside of this advent calendar, just completely taking away the value for 2 doors of people who don't have that exact skin shade. I personally think the ratings on the website were too high, and yeah, but I would love to know what you guys have to think about this down below in the comments. Let me know all of your thoughts and feelings and opinions about this. Do you think $550 is a good price or not? Just let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Shellers, thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!